my past tutorials, I was talking about those presenters who are rather sedate and don't bring a lot of energy into the room. And since that first video, I've been talking about why it's so important to have energy and how to create some energy in your room. And now I want to talk about my concern that I mentioned about people who come up to me and say, Elizabeth, I just don't have your personality. You know, I don't go crazy on stage. Not that I go crazy on stage, but I'm not really passionate and I'm not really wild. I don't get really energetic like you do. And this is my concern, is that sometimes I wonder if that's really an excuse for a product, a service, a topic that is just simply not firing you up. Because this is what I know. I am so inflamed with what I talk about. I am so in love with what I do that I don't care who I'm talking to and where I am. If I'm on the street helping somebody, you know, with their flat tire, which I've never done in my life, but if I was doing that and I started talking about what I do, oh my God, I'd probably be able to lift the car up like a superhuman. Okay? That's because I'm so passionate in love with what I do. So there's some concern that I have about people who bring that to me and as an excuse. And there are 3 things that I tell my public speaking training, 3 questions to ask yourself to activate the passion that is inside of you. And there are many other ways, and gosh, I could talk about them too for forever, things that I do with my students. But the 3 questions that I want you to consider, that I want you to ask yourself are these. The first one is, what do I want for my audience? What do I want for them? Now, I am amazed by how many people I work with have a hard time with that question. I'm not sure what it is. My sense is that they're very, very, very connected to their head and not so much their heart. But you really need to know and crack open your chest, crack open your heart, and know what it is that you want for your audience. I want for my audiences, I mean, they're all different topics really, but with my public speaking students, I want them to be the best presenters in their field. I want them to be wildly successful. And that is what generates the passion for me, is what I want for them. The next question is, why do I want that for my audience? What is behind it? Now, sometimes this can be kind of your own secret. You don't have to tell the world about it. Maybe for you, the reason why you want teenagers to feel empowered is because when you were a teenager, you got bullied an awful lot. Or you almost committed suicide as a teenager. And that is your why. And that is the source of your passion and the reason why you do things. And you may want to tell people that, or you may not. My opinion is you do want to tell. That's a part of a very gripping story that you could be telling people. So why do you want what you want for your audience? That's the second question. And the third question, and this you've got to get at, what is so cool about what you are offering them? What is so cool about it that they're going to get what you want for them? When you know that what you're offering is unbelievably cool, oh my God, you won't be able to shut yourself up. True or true? Right? Absolutely true. And this is in my 12 sentences class, this is one of the sentences that I have them craft in a nice, honed, tight sentence, is what is so cool about what they do. Because when they have it in a sentence, then they have it in their brain and they can carry it around and they can just tell people. You need to know what is so cool about what you do. And when you are giving a presentation or an experience, right? When you're giving an experience, you want to be up there and be really, really clear on what is so cool about it. And when you are activating this inside yourself, like figuring out what is so cool about what I do, then you have got to do this. You have to be in your living room, have people around you or not, I don't care, but you have to say it just like this. You have to say, what is so cool about what I do is, with that kind of energy level, because it will break open synapses in your brain. It will break open things inside of you when you come from that level of energy, when you're trying to even figure out what's so cool. So those are the 3 tips for bringing passion and energy to the stage. And I just don't believe that if you're a quiet, sedate kind of person that you can't get at this. I truly, truly believe it. And if you don't believe it, contact me and I'll prove it to you. I'm the Brain Sticky Communications expert. Until next time.